Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. Good morning, Applejacks. Starting shit early. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a great long weekend and hope everyone's having a great morning and a great trading session so far. I was a little late to the charts. What's new? Nothing. 2, 3. But I'm here nonetheless. Not sure what I missed being late, but I don't think I missed much, to be honest. We had a pretty big drop of like 160 ticks right when I was clear to trade. And we kind of chopped a little bit after that. Um, I'm just noticing that this chart still is off by a tick. Yeah. All right, we pushed too far up. So I'll only be looking for buys now. Good morning, Amelia. How are you this morning? And I actually did it early this time. I did it last night before I went to bed, so I thought maybe the notifications would work, but it doesn't still. Okay, all right, all right, all right. What's kind of my setup there? I'm probably gonna have a lot of brain farts today. My brain doesn't want to work very well this morning. It's all right. Oh, shoot. I have to. Oh, it is working. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Pretty sure that was my first setup of the day. I did take. Oh, yeah. Let me put the contracts on too. Hopefully, I don't regret that, but I kind of need to get this going. I do not want to pay another month for this goddamn on account. I don't. I don't. I just fucking don't. Good morning, Janelle. How are you this morning? Oh, good, prosperous morning. Hello. Oh, you got the notification. Good morning, you guys. How was your weekend? I have to show y'all pictures of my babies a little bit later. They were so adorable. With attitudes, might I add. And when I show y'all the picture of the baby, y'all gonna be like, what's his problem? It's my baby, though. I could tell he had an attitude. And when my auntie told me what he did, he was like, I thought you were done, Granny. No more. With the pictures. And you could tell he had a straight up attitude in every single picture, but they were so cute last night. last night, yesterday. Perfect age to have attitudes, baby. You know what the crazy thing is? The oldest doesn't have much of an attitude. He never really did. He's like so sweet. He can be a little, he's a lot less hyper now that he's in school, but like before he started big boy school, oh my God. Somebody give that child 35 Benadryls. But those other two, attitude central, okay? Just can't say I don't know where they get it from, because I do. I do. I'm not gonna tell on myself, but I do. I know exactly where they get it from. Exactly. I'm really upset that this chart is still off by a tick, and I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. All right, are we just gonna oh, it's not fair because I don't know what happened in there, but that is choppy though. $52. All right, I kind of need us to break down like that. I'm going to get into a sale right there. Come on. No. I don't like how long I've been in this trade. Jeez Louise. All right. I really feel like if I execute properly, I can do this without multiplying contracts, but we're going to multiply anyway. I don't like how long I was in that trade though. I was a little scary. Let's see. Good morning, trenches. How are you this morning? I don't celebrate either. Mr. Sperm donor, text me happy Easter, motherfucker. And he must have went back into his text thread to check to see if I responded. Because he then accidentally reacted to his message with a thumbs up and then took it away. But you know, on Apple, it lets you know that somebody reacted and took it away. But he did it like, I forgot what time he texted me. It was kind of early in the morning. And then he went and did that at like 8:45 in the evening. Sir, I can see you. The joys. The joys, the joys. Let's see. We will have to stall here pretty long for this trade to work. I'm gonna push down and stay it. Actually, I don't think I want to take those today because I'm not. Joe Boston Bassett Saturday. I didn't know. We have like huge adult Easter egg hunts here that are pretty popular. Not sure being assaulted. No, her mama said all the things to text. BS. You trying to get green on the short. Yeah, of all the things to text. It's just so weird. I was just telling my me and my best friend were talking about this a couple of days ago. But the last gift he got me, my donor, not my best friend. The last gift he got me was a pink backpack purse, a Michael Kors purse. It's beautiful. However, number one, anybody who knows me knows I hate the color pink, and I've hated the color pink since I was a child. And then to make matters worse, I don't even carry purses. I don't carry purses. I carry like a little satchel or whatever. Now, if it's like a special event, obviously my little satchel is not going to go with my dress or, however I'm dressed up. So I'll carry a small purse, at that point. But why would you get me a purse and a pink backpack purse at that? Yeah. Yeah. I want to see what happens. This is going to push through. I wanted to see what was going to happen with this because right now when I'm pushing back towards new session lows and new session highs, I'm torn between whether I only want the volume of my entry bar to be more than the highest volume in the previous swing, or if the delta being higher is okay. So like in this instance, it was the delta that was higher, but the volume was lower, and as you can see, it still worked. Oh yeah, I could take 1 bar pullbacks now. It actually follows my rules just fine. So yeah, that was like the perfect trade. Again, I would have been in that trade a little too long. I'm not used to being in trades that long, but it would have worked out. Definitely would have had an entry, came back to the entry 2 more times on top of that. I was toying whether I wanted to get in when I saw it happening, but again, because I'm still like, I don't know. I did finish going through all of that data this weekend. Actually, I was up doing it until 5:30 this morning. Excuse me. I finished going through it. I almost have everything put into my cheat sheets, but I still have a little bit more to go. And I kind of want to go back through it again because I kind of want all of my rules to be like either when I'm looking for my entry bar, either the volume of my entry bar needs to be higher than the highest volume bar in the previous swing, or the delta. Like one of the two, it needs to fit that rule. And if it doesn't fit that rule, I'm just not gonna trade it. That's kind of where I am at this moment. What's complicating things a little bit is when price is reacting off of a level. That's kind of gonna give it the biggest difference in what I see so far. So I'm gonna have time today finally to kind of like go back through it a little bit and kind of look at everything when there's no level attached at all, make the rules, and then figure out how price reacts off of levels and just kind of go from there. But I'm pretty sure that's kind of how I want it to be. All right, we are almost done with the 9 a.m. news. Let's see what happens. Pink is gross. Gross. You can leave the house on Sundays. You might not like pink at all. Can't stand it. Yeah, I'm a purple girl. Red is the one. I don't really like red that much. Yeah, 5:30 a.m. Nachi was just hopping out the shower. I'm telling y'all, I don't get sleep. This is the crazy part. So I got great sleep this weekend, but it was kind of skewed a little bit. So I went to bed at like 5:30 in the morning on Saturday morning, slept all the way like straight through until 5. But then I was like, I can't do that again. No, I slept until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So 5:30 to 1. That is great sleep for me. Okay. That is amazing sleep. So then the next day, so going into Sunday, I was like, okay, well, now I'm not sleepy because I just was up all night. So I went to bed at 5:30 again. But yesterday I set an alarm for, I think it was 1 o'clock. I was like, all right, I don't really want to sleep past 1 o'clock because then I'm not going to be able to sleep going into Monday. So I woke up at 1 o'clock. However, I snoozed till like 2 and I laid in bed till like 3. I knew I was screwed at that point because I didn't even take another nap after that. I got straight into all of the trying to finish the back test thingy or whatever, and then it didn't work. Okay, just know it didn't work. I was up till 5:30. It didn't fucking matter. Yeah. Let's see. 17. There's positive delta in that part. Damn it. I missed it again. Okay, so the delta is fine then. Delta was higher, the volume wasn't. So that's 2 trades in a row. This is the same exact setup. It's just one was on a 1 bar pullback. But volume wise, that's the same exact setup as this one. Okay. All right. Oh, let me make sure. Okay, it is on. Okay, I guess it fucking works then. So volume or delta. NQ is gone. What are we down? 2.3%. Do I have the percentage up there? I do. Okay, great. Same exact setup. So deltas. Great. I would have been up another 520 because both of those trades won. Definitely would have been filled as well. Now I don't have to be afraid of trading towards the highs and lows anymore. Except all right, one more pullback. I was in that trade for 25 seconds. We don't like you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, I can trade again. 6. Snooze will fuck you up every time, I swear. I swear. I am somebody who like I can hit the snooze button and in that 9 minutes that it takes for the alarm to ring again, I will have a full-blown dream. I don't care what anybody tells you about how, oh, that's a problem. I knew something was off. Guys, give me a second. Fuck, man. Shit. You know what I just realized? And I don't know why. My, I don't have any data on my pivots. The prior open, high, low, close is not here. What the fuck is wrong with my shit? All right, actually, I'm not gonna, yes, I am. Hold on, you guys, because I'm gonna have to, damn, I swear to y'all, shit. I knew something was off. I'm like, there's something missing from my charts. Golly. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I'm just having to journal the trade like the way I would normally do it on a sheet of paper real quick. Because after I reload the charts, it's not gonna look like that anymore. Damn, that also means I'm not gonna be able to journal the way I want to. Literally just has no data in there. I deal with the weirdest stuff, man. Yo, hold on. And I have to get them on my charts because, you know, those are levels that I break even at, or, you know, if price is reacting off of one of those levels, I absolutely need to know because the way that it reacts, like, determines how I trade it. Jesus Christ. Good morning, San. How are you this morning? Good morning. One of my cousins came in town, was telling me he down 30K on the year, but his portfolio is nice, so he gonna bounce back. He got 400 Apple shares. Wow. She down good. Say he went down 50K in 1 month, but a lot of it is PLTR and Nvidia. Jeez Louise. You just started to love this new market. I promise you, once you figure it out, it's actually nice because you know you're gonna get opportunities to trade. All right, however, comma, we have to figure this out. So basically I was trying to figure out why my charts look so naked. And if you look in the data box, there's no data for the pivot levels or the prior open, high, low, close. And that's a problem. So I have to attempt to figure out why, because that never happens, like ever. The only time that happens is like if I'm back testing or something. If I'm back testing and I don't like let's say I have 3 days worth of data, but I'm on the very first day of data, then obviously it's not going to show because I don't have any prior days to that. But I don't know why it's not showing. So I guess I'm just gonna delete them. Actually, let me check the logs. Maybe the logs will tell me that it didn't load or something. That's very weird, especially because the prior. Oh, I know why. The prior open, high, low, close is not showing because Friday was closed, but it should still be showing stuff from Thursday though. And that's also probably why the super pivot is doing the same thing. Oh, I can't do that though. 1, 2, 3. All right, I know how to fix it. I'm gonna have to load 4 days of data on my chart. Only reason I hate that though is because like the pivot levels, for instance, if I do 3 days of data on my charts, it's totally different. Those levels are different than if I do 7 days. Um, but we just gonna have to rock with it. I need to start remembering that for Friday holidays. Although, isn't that the only one that we ever have is Good Friday? Yep, it shows up now. All right. Glad I put that on. All right. So okay, well, thankfully, it didn't affect the trades that I was in. Because definitely back here, there's a support level, and I rotated over the support level. Thank goodness it worked out the way I wanted it to. This one closed on a support level that didn't really matter. All right, so I think we're good here. Now I just have to wait for a couple of swings so my zigzag can actually be accurate on the volume numbers it's giving me. I'm glad I thought about that. Meeting is at 10:30 a.m. Well, checks. Leave Sand alone. Cash out me a jeez. What are you getting done, Janelle? 16K. I say, you know what? I don't want the work done no more. God bless you. All right, I need one more swing. I think, yeah, I need one more swing and then all the zigzags will show properly. Yeah, what are you getting done? My mom has been talking about trying to get more stuff done on the house. She really loves the bathroom, the master bathroom. I love the aesthetics of it, but I don't like how sloppy the work was done. So it actually drives me crazy. And why? All right, now we could trade again. Now that I got the levels there. Down about 2.47%. Oh shit. Now see, here we go with this. I gotta figure out how to fix that though. That bar right there closed on the order flow chart as a 1 bar pullback. So then what do I do? I don't. Oh shoot. Oh, target filled. I was literally gonna say I don't know if I feel comfortable being in that trade, but shit, it took off. I only didn't feel comfortable because that's a 1 bar pullback on the order flow chart, but shit, it was exactly what I wanted. We pushed right on through the VWAP too. And damn it, I was only on 1 contract because I had to reset that chart. Oh, it worked. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take one more trade on 1 contract and then I'll go back up to 2 again. Just to make sure it's even. That way, if it loses, I'm only losing what I just gained on that trade, if that makes sense. 33. All right. Well, that's. Oh, I forgot she got a phone in there. Delete that. Oh my gosh. Ouch. These, you know what? These insurance companies, such scams. Such scams. My my mom's brother, his wife's mom, has been having issues with her roof and she's been fighting the insurance company for well over a year on this shit. Like well over a year. And I think that She finally got it fixed because I think my aunt came in town to like, you know, help her out because it seemed like they was trying to take advantage of her since she's an older lady and they didn't even do it right. So now they're like fighting for them to fix it again. It's literally insane. It's like you pay all this money for the just in case and for all the years that you don't use it, whatever. But as soon as you need it, not only do they give you a freaking hassle, but then on top of that, they will actually go up on your freaking premium because you used it. Never mind the fact that you didn't use it for 10 years. They don't care. I don't fucking care. It's so stupid. Switch to MNQ to get a feel of the market. Has MNQ or okay, wait. Has MNQ been moving a little different or you mean like, you know, you kind of want to test the waters on micros before you go back to minis? Everything is so expensive now. Yeah. It is a scam. It's like when I had insurance with Progressive, I had been paying them faithfully for like, I don't know, probably like 7 years. Never had an insurance claim. I get into an accident in what was starting as a blizzard in the mountains of Denver, have proof of it and everything. Didn't even hit another person. Hit the middle rail, the median. It was a wired median. It cut through my car. And there was only like maybe $1,700 worth of damage. And them motherfuckers went up on my insurance premium by $100 a month. I have paid y'all for this many years with no claim, zero. And the minute I have a 1,700, actually it wasn't $1,700, it was $1,200 because I remember they went up equal to about what my claim was. So it was about $1,200 and they went up $1,200 for the year, a little more than that actually. And I just what? I was pissed, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to you. I was hella pissed. All right, that trade wasn't gonna work. Or is it? We rotated over the sell rotation level. And I'm still trying to figure out how I want to trade those. Right now, I prefer for the volume of my entry bar to be more than any bar in that swing. And there you have it. It was less. That's why I didn't take it. But yeah, those people are freaking scammers. That shit made me so mad. I got on my parents' insurance so damn fast. Like, these people got me effed up. How much will it cost for me to be on yours? Cool, at me. Because no. No, no, no. That's not what I'm looking for. $15. No, there's way too much delta there. $46. $47, but It's neutral. That trade was almost what I wanted it to be, but the point of control ended up being neutral, and you can see I would have gotten stopped out just for it to go where I wanted it to go. Good morning, True. How are you this morning? See you, Applejacks. Have a great rest of your day. All right, if I can get like one more really good trade in, I would be satisfied for the day. I need to average about $600 a day this week to pass this account. I didn't get filled. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's probably gonna lose now. Oh, you know what? I have to fix that. That's not gonna work. I'm glad I didn't get filled because that delta needed to be less because of the volume. I had to fix my rule for that. Yeah, that actually doesn't make sense. Huh. I know how to fix my cheat sheet now. That's good. Exactly. Exactly, trenches. All right. Now I kind of know what I gotta go and do tonight. I have to get me a nap. I'm gonna get my nap as soon as I am done trading. So hopefully I can go to sleep at a decent time tonight. 1, 2, 3. All right, after this push up, then I can take the next trade down. Yeah, I have to fix. I have to fix that. Because that's contradictory. One, two, three. You might sell the damn house. Don't do that. At least, not if that's your only issue. Do you have any other issues with the house? I gotta remember to, change my number of days on the data back to 3 after the session's over. Where the hell did that little push just come from? 10. This delta keeps changing. Oh, it's done for now. It's positive 35. That bar was like one tick from closing so many times. Can we get a push? Yes, no, maybe so. Right. So many Karens in the neighborhood, and oh yeah, it's time to go. They ruined everything, both of them. It's funny. My mom just got a letter from the HOA. Here, we don't have like a super intense HOA. Like they don't really trip that much. But in one of the recent letters that they sent, they were basically telling people like park your cars in the driveway and blah blah blah. And it's like, first of all, ma'am, sirs, almost every single driveway, probably every single one in this neighborhood is a one car driveway with two car garages. And most of the houses are like a rear entry garage. There's a few that aren't, but most of them are rear entry garages on top of that. So it's like, shut up. I miss this. No, don't go without me. Damn it. That was literally perfect. I wasn't paying attention to the damn delta. I was only looking at the well, no. I was paying attention to the delta, but there's like a separate rule basically that works across all of the different pullbacks. And so what I have, like what I'm usually looking for, I don't need it for this particular setup. Basically it's like a momentum play where um volume of this bar is lower than any one in the swing, and so is the delta. The delta of that one is lower than the highest bar in this swing as well. And so it sounds opposite, like, oh, you don't have enough volume to push it or you don't have enough delta to push it, but it's actually opposite. The reason why it pushes is because it's such a momentum play that you need lower volume and lower delta to push the market. And that's exactly what happened there. And I would have gotten filled and I would have gotten a full win off of it. Actually has well because that's messed up. Um actually has some pretty decent trades today, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that would have been the fill there. And I would have TP'd right before this bar came all the way down. I just missed it. I have to get used to like that one rule that can go across the different pullbacks because it happens so much. Just redraw on this so it doesn't look like that. All right. See if we can get one more in. I got 5 minutes left. But yeah, ever since like, what have I been trying to trade this way for maybe like 2 weeks now? I just noticed so much more. And I was watching this video yesterday. It's by the podcaster. I always forget his name. Let me go look. He made a video about order flow. Now he looks like he trades stocks though, but order flow is order flow. Always forget his name. Abdullah Rashid. And one of the things that he said at the beginning of the video, because he just published it yesterday and it was about like stop trading candlesticks, and he was saying, you know, this red candle looks the same but it's so different based on what's inside of it. But one of the things that he said, he was like he said how a lot of people trade price action, but they don't trade volume or order flow, and they don't realize that price action is fueled by those things. And that is why, a lot of times if you're trying to trade without those components, you'll have a strategy that's kind of inconsistent. And so, he was basically saying like volume and order flow tells the story of why the market is doing those particular things. And, I've been trying very hard to figure that out. But it was just always something that it was always something missing. You know what I mean? And so now that I've started comparing my entry bar to the highest volume bar of the swing, everything is starting to make so much more sense. Finally. Finally. So now it's just a matter of like little small things of paying attention to how price reacts off of a level and how the volume of that entry bar can't be highest and the delta be highest, because then it's showing that level is not a strong level because it should react way quicker. So it's little small things like that. Hold please. Granny, you okay? Oh, you're welcome. I have to make sure you ain't dropped there. You're welcome. But my granny fell. But yeah, so now I don't really, he does like tape reading. Baby. I thought looking at order flow the way I do inside of Renko bars is insane. No. What he does is a little bit more insane than that, to be honest with you. Body volume. But yeah, it's like everything is starting to finally make sense. It's just funny because I tried to do this before, but I wasn't looking at the highest bar in the swing. No, I was. I just didn't have order flow as part of it. So when I was looking at the results, I'm like, well, the results are pretty similar, kind of. So I was like, oh, this is probably something that doesn't really matter. It did. It did, actually. It did matter. 362. So I'm hoping I have enough time today after my nap and everything to like finish going through everything with a much more fine-tooth comb than I was trying to last night because I was tired. It was 5:30 in the morning by the time I finished, but yeah. $52. I'll tell her when she comes out. She ain't came out yet. You can't see cars from the front of the house, right? No, not in our neighborhood unless you park in the front. But everybody has a rear entry garage for the most part. So I guess that's why they don't want people parking on the street. But what the fuck? Listen, I pay my taxes. I'm gonna park where the hell I want to. Weirdos. Check a neighbor about this construction going. If you're not paying for it. Ooh, not they mad at the construction. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I do be mad. If you got construction and it's starting at like 6:30 a.m., please tell them people. No. No. Top sectors for growth according to Trap. I did subscribe to his channel. I haven't started watching his videos yet, but I like some of the like the titles of some of his videos have me very interested. I am definitely gonna watch them because I love when he speaks. Order flow plus volume. Yeah. Order flow by itself is great. Volume by itself is great. However, now that I've incorporated it the way that I have for the last 2 weeks, it kind of makes sense like why when I was trying to trade volume only, there were certain setups where it was like, bro, this does not work no matter what happens. Now it makes sense because a lot of times those particular setups it's like too deep of a pullback and it's too strong of a pullback. So like on I don't know, on the pullback, for instance, the it'll be like a positive delta for a sell or a negative delta for a buy and things like that. So those were things that I couldn't see when I wasn't trying to keep order flow because that shit was moving way too fast. Now it's very easy to see it and it doesn't flip as fast now. Um, but yeah, the combination and the way I'm doing it right now, I feel like I'm gonna like long term, and I don't think it's anything I'm gonna have to change because um the fact that I can switch back and forth between different Renko settings and it not change anything, that right there lets me know that what I'm doing, I'm on the right track. All right, so here are the trades for the day. I didn't take 4 trades. I think I took 3. Yeah, I took 3 trades. Um, all 3 of them were winners. The last 2 trades I took though did not, I was only on 1 contract instead of 2. So I could have made a lot more if I would have stuck to the 2 contracts, but like I said, when I reloaded the charts to put the pivot levels and stuff on there, everything resets on my chart trader, and so it reset to 1. So it kind of is what it is. But overall, not a bad day, especially because there were also different trades that I kind of sat out of, especially those 2 trades that were going back towards the new high and low. So going into like my little study session tonight, I'm going to solidify that as long as the volume of my entry bar, the delta of my entry bar is higher than the highest bar in the previous swing, I can take the trade. I was confused as to whether I was okay with the delta, but it kind of makes sense because taking trades going back towards a new session high or low, that new session high or low is always a strong level of resistance or support when price does finally, reverse from it. So as long as I have one of those 2 components to try to push back towards the market, I think I'll be good. So yeah, I'm actually very happy with today. I'm not happy with the lack of sleep that I got to be able to confidently take more trades today, but overall, I'm happy. And yes, I'm green. That's all that matters. So like I said, this week I have to average about $600 of profit a day because I really want to pass it by Friday. Technically speaking, if I would have had 2 contracts on each of the trades today, I would have been up, what, 720? No, 520, like 780. More than enough for me. So yeah, so I'm gonna go take me a nap and then try to finish this studying with a little bit of a clearer head. The main priority for me right now, like I said, is I want every single volume and order flow pattern to be something super simple so it's very easy to remember. And now understanding how order flow and volume kind of shape what I see in price action, it should be a lot easier for me to figure out that one liner. And just fixing some of the ones that are kind of like contradictions. Like, oh, if it sets up this way, I know I can look for this because it's a momentum play, but this also works. So I have to kind of like figure out which is more important of the 2 and kind of go from there. But I think I should be done by tonight and we'll see. But yeah, I thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 8:45 Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.